What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the PHA Pick'Em. We are a whopping 11-9 thus far with our picks, and we're coming at you again with all the top games for the week and the picks you need to be making to make yourself some cash. And we also got a new pick for you that we're going to debut in today's episode. But before we get into the episode, I just want to remind you all, head on over to wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, leave a review for the Sports Profits. That's our gambling podcast. We do DFS, fantasy, picks, obviously, and a load of other things. And I put out a major list this week, 52 picks over there on there, and I got more picks for you today, a total of 5 plus a parlay. So, like I said, head over there, subscribe, leave a review. Now, let's get into the action. First game on the docket, huge game for the week. We got Notre Dame, Wisconsin, Shamrock Series. Number 12 versus number 18 in the country. It's a noon kickoff in Chicago. No idea who the home team's going to be in reality based on the fans, but it is supposed to be a home game for Wisconsin. We will see. However, it's a Jack Cohn revenge game. Jack Cohn was previously the quarterback of Wisconsin, was beat out by now quarterback for Wisconsin, Mertz. Big time revenge game for him. He has looked amazing passing the ball in that new Notre Dame offense with him in it. Also, Notre Dame 9-0. 9-0 in the Shamrock Series straight up. Love Notre Dame, guys. I mean, look at it. It's right here, guys. Notre Dame. You're taking Notre Dame plus 6.5. And if you're feeling real spicy, sprinkle a little on the money line there. Love Notre Dame in this game, especially in Chicago, where it should really be a home game for them. Second game, Texas A&M, top 10 in the country, versus Arkansas. It's in Jerry's world. Technically a home game for Arkansas. I actually think that most of the fans are going to be Texas A&M. Texas A&M is going with their backup quarterback, officially his second start of the season. Arkansas coming off some big wins. People have doubted them all the way up until their big win over Texas. I think we're finally seeing it turn. People are going to start believing in Arkansas, including myself. Easy play here, guys. Arkansas plus 4.5. Hammer it home on the pick. Next up in the SEC, Tennessee and Florida. Huge rivalry going all the way back to the 80s and 90s. This is a huge rivalry. Play is Florida minus 19, by the way. We're not doing that. That's just a little tidbit for you to show you the spread that they're throwing out here for us. This game has only went over 62 3 times since 2002. Tennessee will be a struggle on offense. They do have the transfers. They've looked good in the games against the Cupcakes, but I don't trust it. This game is going to probably be a blowout, but Florida just isn't going to have the juice that they did last week against Alabama. They're torn. They're worn out. Look at this game to probably be like a 38-3, 38-10. Under 62 is the pick here. Under 62 is the pick. Moving to the next game. In the Big 12, we got number 25, Kansas State versus Oklahoma State. It's a home game for Oklahoma State. They're favored by 6. I really don't understand this. I really don't. The Cats have covered in 8 of the last 10 meetings in this matchup, back when even Oklahoma State was great on offense and K-State was just mediocre at best. Kansas State has looked really good in their wins. Oklahoma State has played inferior opponents all through the year. Haven't liked them at all. Like I already said, OK State, their offense is down. You're taking the Cats here, guys. This is an easy one. Plus 6. Hammer it home. Easiest play of the weekend by far, I think. Game number 5. Last of our straight-up picks. Number 13 in the country, UCLA. They've been a little deflated after last week's loss to Fresno. Taking on Stanford, a very good Stanford team, mind you. However, I still love Kelly in the visor. Stanford also, they're down to like their 4th-string running back. Their defense is mangled. They don't have their star tight end, which everyone knows is the key thing for Stanford. You need to take just take UCLA money line. Take it at minus 190. UCLA is getting favored now by 5.5 or so. I do think Stanford's a good team. That's why you need to just take the money line. UCLA will win this game, but I think it's going to be tight, probably a 2 or 3 point game. So just roll with the value at minus 190. Sorry, minus 190 UCLA money line. Now to the last one. New debut. You're going to see it every week from here on out. We're going Knights of the Round Table Parlay from yours truly, the king of takes. Parlay is going to take an over, an under, a favorite, and a dog. This week's parlay is going for plus 1,189. You heard that right. Plus 1,189. For my over, I'm taking LSU, Mississippi State over 56.5. Both these defenses stink. Mississippi State has Leach in that offense. LSU will score some points. I actually am tilted to even sprinkle a little bit of money on the Mississippi State money line, but for now, the safe play is the over at 56.5. Talked about this last week in the pod and this week in the pod. UAB, Tulane, under 57 is the pick. UAB have hit the under 54 of 59 times. 54 of 59 times. Bet the under all the way with UAB. All right, my favorite, a game that's going to debut tonight. So if you want this parlay, only the real ones are going to get it. Favorite is Liberty, money line. They're going to shellac Syracuse, shellac them. Syracuse, good team, not great. Liberty, huge firepower. Love them as the favorite. And my dog, my dog, Wake Forest against Virginia. They're a dog on the road against an inferior Virginia. Wake Forest has looked amazing. They're the most undervalued team in the entire country. Take them, again, over LSU, Mississippi State, over 56.5. Under UAB, Tulane, under 57. The favorite is Liberty, and the dog is Wake Forest. Parlay it together for plus 1,189 odds. And that's all we got for this week in the Pick'Em. Let's keep lacing our pockets with cash. Until next time, fam. Peace.